Abusia final eye Kumasi court etimi age eye maame Akosua Serwaa marriage certificate no atum ama we abeye eni disem ade ama tim ne ga wife abusia enye atemkoto ye beka ya maame Akosua Serwaa ade ne certificate ekopiem ewo Kumasi court ema court ebotugu se eye fake ema court etimi declare odobro ni win se onko na onkoye da dumba kuna we ebeye arehotam kase pa edema eye tim nga wife ene Ghana man nyina say die ntim ana mama Akosua Serwaa yaye ne ho ade no court etimi deny no na odobru na yaye ne ho ade court etimi age ni certificate no atomabusia eno na enne yeda sore eye Kumasi court allegedly omo etimi accept eye mama Akosua Serwaa marriage certificate na busia abeye ne disem kase pa edi ama eye tim nga wife ene mama Akosua Serwaa busia enkwai Winkwete emu enchiremu se finally eye Kumasi court etimi age eye maame Akosua Serwaa marriage certificate no atum abusia kamo winkwete emu enchiremu enfam na aha egusua eye Sun God TV subscribe like and the channel to efamame
sometimes and some free and num baye omu yusu sa na nya bebre nti se mo ka about in the na judge ni de na yen wie ni amba yen so side yen hwe luposa yen so ye
but I don't think that should be discussed publicly in Nkomo.
Nkomo then the momenta we kakra wa ha say.
Okay.
When it comes to judgment we nyama bebre judge no not tell akonwemu no sections of insama Akosua court yan no ono me ebe bo onu ni ruling in opeke
exactly.
Okay.
And yet say you went to do a bad job, you can do all the job, but if the judge has her own premeditated mind,
exactly in her own discretion now.
Yeah.
Into on the Evidence Act, no sections na one. The Constitution famous no money reason why that train because they know say there are sometimes won't mean you can't go through the first or second sections no, but maybe the third section can allow your lawyer to present your document as it is. So what I say, but who present you here? It is judge no so no discretion say it is so because okay me you see the third one say na wo de ba here the akawasema mo and I say me ankasa me person you see first one it is a discretionary power. It is a we share that discretionary power na accept na you may feel say your lawyer didn't do a good job.
Or you've been cheated.
Mind you, your lawyer no or a time frame or the age ma. Say if this thing wasn't about the funeral attached that and kalo you could see or an injunction man granted on moment limited time and company so because on him say at any point in pool evidence to me spring up. So our lawyer was in a fixed position. Obia was as he should be intimate escape. Two, when it comes to these issues, Nadiana, prime evidence or medical assembly or certificate.
Thank you.
And if the certificate is genuine,
that is the prime evidence.
Would even bother going to apostle this? No. Because in the court, and mind you, before I'm starting case, I'm go CMC no. I'm beka chair and say, Yankopon Adam, all technicalities in some of my issues na drag Judge na asho muina say muina muyi sa anyama ni fimu. Ema muina omoti say before commencement of the main issue of court. Inti se judge na no betina akonwam no ode ni rules to na muina mu agree na edu say along the line no judge na bend down the rules. At that point your lawyer has already committed himself. Ontimi yehwe ho.
Exactly. And that's why himself all my life I've been saying the lawyer Kusi was the food lawyer Kusi.
Yes.
Me crano.
I've been saying this all this while. The food
Don't was misled. Don't say the food lawyer Kusi. I'll not even look at it from that.
Yeah.
I feel like it was something genuine because of our now a year no. But along the line no, they sought that loophole. So what I say along the line because court almost start here. Yeah, kono mbe hu loopholes bamu. Along the line, no, say okay, we can even look at the section 1 alone to even handle the case this way because the time frame and everything will not allow the woman to go through all the sections to fit
himself. Including the judge, to plan it.
I wanted
himself don't pass a move.
Don't know himself. Bisa question back on. Say a ban say a judge a ruling in the case we are. wa ruling ni say menjin tum but oho na no utimi a challenge na you can't challenge the judge.
No, they appeal now.
Appeal. You can challenge the judge by doing something.
No, they appeal no.
Bounce means na court for them say ni ruling now man.
Don, mama for we to assembly so.
Yeah.
Now, me hu say nkofo ka say appeal no munyan frɛ appeal no say yen be yama see frustration of court cases and technicalities in procedural error na ye can one say as a nation we should speak loud about it so that they will stop no. This is where Omun said that needs stipulated time say be of file document time 40 days 40 days you be free say maybe say I say a court now need discretion to also call the case again. Now I know that this thing will be turned, but as to say ebeba ochina ebeba 2 years ebeba say and no now we are in the limbo, and the other party is also creating fear and panic to us. My kasa bebre I say
Yes.
say omon person be free because onyo omon omu you. And I can tell you, say, because on other side, there file defenses and they come on behind Wabonte. Normally, appeals are silenced and shut down here loud. So the process can be going on now. Ukraine wouldn't say Koso. And the appeals are more of intro, what and a way so and judges now. I don't know if this one they'll pick 3 judges or they'll still stick to 1 judge or they'll stick to 2. I don't know about it.
Well,
but
I know 3 judges never naso.
And you're always now into
where are 3 judges?
I'm coming, Ama.
One I can 3 judges. One.
Me pacha me I 3 judges.
Ama.
Ama. We are more judiciary. Me muna himself now.
So Betty wa kraka.
Sano maka. Enter me chum say.
And someone judges no move on mudimbre.
Oh yeah, but
don't me ba me ka same way. Some ko share agrada ni appeal na. It was just 1 judge not now, so it wasn't 3 judges. You can go and look at the appeal.
That case na 3 judge. Anyway, we are 3 judge net na so. O changing the lawyers no. No.
I'm coming. I have seen the docket. I have seen.
Miss Mehu, it's not make 3 judges no.
Okay. Say 3 there. I mean, see.
Appeal 3 judges. Me patch me appeal 3 judges. Supreme Court 7 judges. What you say? Nti judge baby any judge nti we do Supreme Court 7. Judge me bet na
9 omotina panel no so.
Supreme
Court never count you know who call review. Appeal no say after appeal you know Supreme Court no we call review. And to review no ma judge 2 judge account. Nti no na ango ye dia na say wo dia ba friend say wo dia call country fufuro bia sa akodi wa asem no.
Done.
Yeah, appeal courts in Ghana mostly all the judges consist back with 3 appeal mostly.
When you say mostly.
Yeah, mostly they are 3
so
judges.
It is not set into make a and say you know information, but sometimes you also do a close check on it. That is what we know. Say mostly. Sometimes there are 2.
Yeah,
sometimes
mostly they consist of 2 judges. Yeah.
Yeah. Say mama can what man say. Inti. No na person before.
Me query di we say no. Just say judge no. Or you very strategic.
Very tactful, eh?
Or the sad domicile, that the Lumba domicile in Ghana ni nyina ashishem. Yeah. Enti no, I think say obi ibisa say enti me nyane Germany. At this point with the audio shame about domiciliary nina say for ni nyina no. Gise or exhaust all avenues bia wa Ghana wie.
Queen, one your friend is a lawyer came on YouTube and explained. So a block one, they can't do it. Even someone said, can they exhume the body to Germany? Or the lawyer said no because of the domicile thing about addressing what?
Yeah.
Well, block one with no angle. Well, block one with no angle. That's what she's done.
Yeah. But appeal no. The only a year me try imagine mu try me say. Lawyer Kusi and whoever can me you see the timing no. Because you cannot say the case about Yenyan start she reviewed my CMC what's that called CSM whatever CM what ni na my and then straight away was me the one deadline I would be away.
But Queen, the issue is that they agreed to it too.
One said they agreed to it, no. So there is always a way. You could say, because say now I say a year no I felt to say a reasonable, but however, me sure the way I ruling this by now I revolve it mostly around the authentication of your friend say certificates now. Me de buy any process now. Me query her apostles seal no. Me reading about it no. Any document to be a free overseas and I say international we say babyano should have sadiano and me check it Germany diano it take keep more than 4 weeks and I won't saka but our date now my mene na not just say within a month will dear some night day every year so they could go around sir bit and say no Felice say but or check you know why research and was or far timeline na ebe teki ama nensaka sani ama ni nyina no ekra no na entimi fall within 4 weeks na ma mene ka say obeka asem considering say ono ka say onhwe sani ama ni nyina rather no obe make sure say court no mu nyina agree no enti no ma ne course about the ruling no so wasa ba be gina the authentication of you can say certificate in there. That means he said Ophelia say that like he has not been fairly treated as far as timelines or the be requested for further documents and then the authentication no is concerned. Ebi omu you see sana ebi no be mo we say timeline no crampo no ye greater impediment on assembly way entibia almost static case and all over normal and review no bibia for sometimes with appeals it happens like that no must start bibia fresh.
Yeah, and Queen, with this one I know said that is how it will happen. I believe that is what will happen. I am seeing something of that a ritual, but I'm not expecting a direct change of the ruling. I expect something of a ritual because of
himself. I think there's been a talk about Odobonis that have also requested for retrial.
Oh, that would be great.
There was a talk about it, but I don't
so
know.
Let me tell you guys what the disadvantage of that ritual will do. You see, they know they don't have any case. So the more we are dragging it in the court of law, the more it favors them whatever scheme they are trying to create. Do you get it? So I'll not be surprised at all. I'll not be surprised at all.
One say authentication of Wena Evidence Act DT na ma no wagina so. Let's face fact. Because the only way I know betimi aye omumi enu yere was to board the ordinance marriage certificate ni gu. Enu bogu a ene emu nyina mo da custom.
Yeah, enu bogu a the customary stance.
Where is it? Yeah, Don, can I please come in?
Hold on.
Let and then you come in.
No, we believe sometimes comments no way no so yen hwe kakra.
Enu betimi ama time. So enu betimi buy almost time. Ama every
No, it wasn't. I was there.
Oh,
so where did you put it? That's my question.
On
the top way.
Hey, I'm not forcing your weapons.
Oh no, that statement. I get.
No, but we're discussing the possibility from.
Yeah, I'm
say. When I hear this statement,
I think so.
We don't discuss.
They said we are being too open.
We are not the judges.
Miss Obenya, who statement now, Troy, you know. Echina Komata made a statement, said, just look at our own loophole. Mekachen said, no. If we start looking at our own loophole, that's where we're throwing light onto. But we're not doing that. We're looking at loopholes from their side.
Yeah, but once at a point, and it's as if say, yeah, Kaso say, send bit to me, a bit to me, but those way in India, I think say to our advantage. That's what
Miss Obin, when it comes to public knowledge, people are discussing what we are discussing already.
Yeah, certificate na ma mininya right it like onya we opportunity but to go ye no and obi say or what say omokra and so pray for a trial and ye cast a timeline na like deadline now the mine so 4 weeks deadline no mine no wasn't enough and lawyer Kusi raise so obekwa akofa obi eno kra me refi weather yeah the man from the embassy
an expert.
Yeah, Queen, I am coming from baby Oka say we started conversation. Yes, I was listening, but we started free. We say any possible yes, yes, or my lucky and from that comment, you know.
No. No nyame na meka o ma lock.
It might not be you, but maybe it might not be you. But na make us
Queen Emma.
It might not be you. Say Obia be in the mic, ye mute and ye mute and ye be into you might not know who exactly
said it. That's fine.
No, I mean, but how does that give if we're highlighting what the judge have done and how it affects us? How is that thing? Giving away information?
Me make us from that conversation coming. I can say, oh, okay, or my lucky and say this no.
One say, Miss Aben, I may answer will be comments. I was say, I didn't know my men and father and Germany.
Yes, I know what I read.
And I may make us a sad domiciliary now. Sad domicile in Ghana, no, Mudia Baba Shisha Hono. And Tijisama, many exhausted all avenues. Ewa Ghana Hono, Efie. What you say? And that was just it. It was
from what I can't really point out, but from what coming, I'm just being
it's fine. Miss Obeng, so what I referred to, was from Yeshuba's platform, and I think himself will. I've seen him on there several times. Will testify. Is it lawyer Boating? Yeah, he explained it. That's where I'm coming from. It's not make up my knowledge. I don't have that knowledge.
My lawyer Boating
about desertion issue.
Mr. Ben, it's already in public. It's been explained by lawyers.
It's fine. Me say the reason why me in person me for is about desertion. Nah, a war ruling him. I was trying to come out say.
But maybe let me make this thing clear here, Mr. Bemeba. Whatever we are discussing over here, I can bet it. Like I can tell you, like people, material can say. I get what you guys are trying to say, but I'm telling you what this Akosua Serwaa lawyers and the other lawyers are planning to do, bro. It is not cut out for whatever we are discussing here. They have their. They have their. I'm telling you for a fact. Strategy of Mukitano. We don't. Nobody knows, and you will never know. You never know. We are just highlighting what might happen. Possibilities.
Because me that statement normally triggers me.
And you think
I don't know better than you.
There may be kind of I'm giving information out. It was explained by a lawyer on Yeshuba's platform. That has more viewers, thousands of viewers than even here.
I'm coming, Bachomiba. Whatever we are doing here are possibilities. This is what is going to happen. I'm telling you, those lawyers, you think they will listen? No. They also have their strategy. Once they said they are going to appeal, they know what they are doing. So
probabilities.
Exactly, these are probabilities.
I say it's fine, but we just
sometimes I understand people are attached to this issue, so we can't cut and they almost say, you are, but those lawyers will not come and even listen.
Even aside that, the reason why I'm in Pomefo is when we were talking about the decision.
Who just dropped?
Because I was trying to find out, say, cast the decision now. Lumba no nani matrimonial home and kasaya henfa.
So
judge no case no anya na adu so GPP atumo
exactly
oruse no bategana
mame for more no mpo
mame no oruse no bategana the woman is so wicked down be who the kind of judges are
exactly because
Miss Amane the decision aspect
Miss Obeng marriage whether we women accept it or not. Marriage was created by patriarchy. Patriarchy is a system putting men at the center. Your laws ni so you're patriarchally informed. So you pay much attention to mameno desertion. They are no kind. Mamincho dientia. There's a similar case and a asamwaja you and then a court case no. If desertion juma dia any ananka yebeka say asamwaja ire no e desert nipa no ne ye civil marriage no one ne which is our nkrata ye nipa no e kwa ye ne ire no obi asende me sa ruling na ma read it through it ni nyina mu no one they never consumed the marriage like man consummate marriage no one sa nipa no the lawyer was aware because apparently Asamoah admitted say our sister no, she was a virgin. I cannot cry enough proof say that marriage was not consummated on any panant na mum and on you will be a court for 10 years or
desertion,
whatever. And it's a desertion near the casa there. And your uncle was so mujina no so casa any as our na gift ne nipano our young cat and one nipana yeno was null and void because what you say. Entina make us say nyati as yes ade we yakose wo court wo no men against women don dey minim south there me can say enti ye patriarch enti ye mfa ho say wo ba no wo plans we need plans enkola no wo plans so we need plans. The main focus and answer center of attraction is the man's interest. Enunti no munim very well so mu chia wa Germany e ho na wo muti but they feel say baby abema bekasa okono I was so bad and collecting a cheap job.
No, because I don't want JBB so no one dilumba chia
exactly and say yeah mano yet timidity from that angle na ya wawari ma ye be you see adwene agya nyame ahyehyɛ nyame ahyehyɛ no enye nyame na ahyehyɛ aware ye patriarchal ade social construct yet yes we will start using our brains. Any partner say your way, you will sit down with the person. What's in it for me? So questions we don't ask. Now you call after no nature, no, there is another ruling about for two couples. Almost so a Japadia hosa Obana and Timi prove documentary evidence of the contribution. Initially, you see so on blah blah blah. You ruling in the woman's favor, so check. Bema na antene ho ase or the appeals court and it was ruled in the woman's favor. We come up and tell you say that Adiana Ekosono every decision na Ekosono was not to protect Odobroni but men but still montiasie because Ayadian ya omura na was say the whole daddy lumba monfanko fie nkoka. But I say whatever grievances I'm trivializing by saying say Queen,
that move also gave her time to prepare for the judgment.
What you say? And back no. The two women, including Akosua Brimpoma, who is a biological sister to Daddy Lumba, Eka injunction no. But the Abushia Penny to first. Mind you, Abushia Penny Bema. What you say? Entino, your laws no legislation around marriage in particular. To center the man. It is to center the man. Entina even in Papani Womumpono. A man in beer bio mano babonte bekasa. Yes, womugu papa nani. How the women are grieving, how they are feeling. Titu Mamia Akosua Serwaa. Up to date, Onim baby is here. Akosua Brimpoma is also a sister. Up to date, when we need your body da. But nothing is being done about it. Almost Efie Abushiadia. Efie Abushiadia. Sani Akosua Brimpoma Ebusiani. It hadn't in her interest wasn't protected. It is a much starting when they say the law is patriarchal, our system is patriarchal, and to Obano, you have to do everything to protect our interest. Never make any sacrifices to favor the man.
Even in death, they are protecting the
somehow
man's
they are
interest.
opening our eyes to this thing.
Even in death, they're protecting the man's interest.
My life or so. Okwa Ashanti Queen live or so. Okacha man say nyame na shesha warrior. Straight up say oh attack me belief. But if your belief is not protecting you, ne you do court and you believe ni eka, and ya de ye adwuma wo fie ni eka, de ya ka ye de mrane say to protect say wanya be ma ne beden. And no ye can once man amu.
On say queen dia wo kan no that law no is based with only Africa.
Oh, that
this other country no ade Akosua no other law we ya judge Chroma bills UK ya never say judge be better na edisanse mu na mamni di in Africa no
mami ncho de enti Chroma no etesa but enti minya impact on the women no aha omo nje polygamy entum enti wa we ya yire no straight away automatically ukunu you become the sole administrator of whatever estate I'm building here. Here is the case. I am man and glorify polygamy through religion, polygamy through you can say traditional whatever. Enti ayenya. Enti eda ye beji atum say polygamy ena edi yen e man ne ye man nya. Enti we will rally and demonstrate against it no. Say yanye polygamy nchuma nko dobro ni ntimi nya yere da. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes, you are.
Ye polygamy tum no. Ti no mu you see polygamy. Ede ye pair baby di odobroni e share. So that system ye patriarchy che say bema was go timi keka ma boss so sardine but oba was sika won timi nya no is the system that we need to fight against. But ya na cyber jino or ye bema and I know abofo asemi bae videos ama usemaye wo ma mi sika untimi ngoma bema no che say ye cycle pushi girl no say ono so ngunu onya granding as far as PNDC is concerned. You're doing say okay for a man to go wakofa obi and then or say entitled to say nipa no besa woman no ti ya sa lupo so ya nhwe na ya nyi ya adwan fi so na nyame na hyehya ware nyame na ya di sika to a mema be fasika eja omoyere no omoma ho but women will say dabi ba sika ena eruli asem we sika ena church na epiepia and sakase amoka ni nyina no power influenced by money. Enjoy your bar, me my worry but me the sikato first. Because sikara bema bibi si abetimi adwane akọ. Akosua Serwaa ebua sika ni nyina no edito ne ho a I'm telling you say enkasa America no ebia watofie wa Malta, watofie wa Egypt, watofie wa Dubai, wa iya sa na nyina nka we kra nka wonhia. But oti ase say aware ni nyame ahyehye se wo babua ni kunu and onu ni invest so much in the husband and abema no kokko enjoy investment no and now they yet ya lumba japade ye nte se Akosua Serwaa japade it in some way is to tell women say be wani and so no ya join say women against women be one a emaya mo ho atamfo no eye wukunu na bekwa akofa oba bia abaso medi wani so nipa na okofa oba ne ban is the enemy but mu bia mu ano you speak against it. The system is against women and children. If it's not against women and children and kiyen who say Ghana ema tete awiem na omuma ejinejina omo nchen ba abakọ ba bia mema ye adwuma no you never see ba ma bia ne baka ne ho. What systems, what policies are they putting in place to ensure say bema wo a ye tini sika bi at source enti no mo ba ha mo say ha system no e na gu aware no because our system no doesn't allow them to trash.
Oh, when are you not seeing?
Why not dropping it?
Let's the whole day.
Oh, moderators one are dropping now.
Queen bra.
Oh.
Don
moderators one
Don Messi sisi ama me
Oh, that obian drop no. Some me
asama me sister kan we asama me sister kan
obian drop no.
Oh.
Maybe Miss Obin Pacho ma me no keep service na me nko musifo
Obi na drop me. We can na me bomb.
Ya nya ya dwen say ye besua we ni ye use the ma fam ya na mo fam eno an ye de bedi ye nkom a hey asem we bebresi obi fie we will see more often ye behu bebre asem na make and that is the logic enye Bible asem enye Quran asem adentina religion dodo na practice polygamy no mo wan condemning we your bad think about it because ye Christian country by ya boma mi bia branish just to protect Bema Wawu.
Yeah, still protecting his interest in death.
Exactly. That if he was alive,
Don. Yeah. Some person missing from Sisia. Maminka kitwebin so nyame sister no kan so. Just Saturday, obi o share UTV bia me hoye. And this is where sometimes I argue from but ebu how I be a minim some presenting into on Saturday when I was watching UTV and then I heard Kwame Plus saying he said they want to present a bill that incriminates women that cheat and at the end of the day bring kids to the man. You know. Immediately he said that I was watching the women that was sitting there and the way they were all like happy, I was like,
is that the topic that was on there?
Is that a topic we were discussing?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm done. Bibisa me who say what happens to in Bema Swa Omwa Waremo Muso Muko Chiti no omuso omode imbaba. Obali ntimi fa ne de ne mbeka nche no because of the public shame, but bema de yamano that's and you see where I come from Nebo Queen intimacy, but in Nebi obetin be mfiba na since. Omo yankopon adom omo voice. Queen has a voice, but only that voice ebia we be kan e fan say na ma anamwamo ne sage osom kwatenta or wana omo kasa ya nkofutie mu no. When that people is where I turn my anger to because this system has been there. We are trying to fight. Yendoso. Inti yankopon ya do ne enya nkofo on that places. Omo yemba. Still they don't see the need of say we need to make a change and effect from this thing, sir. It gets me angry. Why will you go and support a bill that incriminates a woman for a mistake, but you don't want to even argue on a bill that emotionally or abusing him, but or bad to abema to say meet me our train or call someone be goofy emotionally.
Or something
and women are not even Charlie, Eshimi me before, Eshimi me before. And Saturday when I was there, one person that got me angry was the host. The host will be crying on the internet, and I'm Bema, host in Kotimbe say Bema crowd chitia menja. I would be like, what is this nonsense? Like Ajeni and Kopondema and Enyejuman as I say.
So that means that bill will also work for men that bring children from outside.
That's the question I wanted to ask
me, for example, when I heard it, me met me.
Because you
can't single one sex out. You can't single one gender out. So
that is what they are doing it.
It's the whole nation.
Paternity fraud. They almost on friend of paternity fraud. And one woman carrying children is the woman. And this is something that other people are not even seeing the other basis of it. They were happy all over. I'm like, hey, no, but we have friends baba, not by mistake. Yes, from Sobino the Efie, no makase because of that into the prisoner. How will you feel? Sometimes saying because of gender, you put yourself as a human first.
This is madness.
Back in the ancient days when they stoned the adultery.
Because it's sad, you see, and I blame people at high places or more ladies. Or more reasoning.
No, I'm coming. It's just cosmetics. The ladies that are in positions is just cosmetics. It's just to add up the numbers.
They just want to show their love and then
your friend for aesthetic purposes.
Exactly, for the aesthetics purpose.
So now, Don, we are being then here to us because this aesthetic people, no musu the gender base of that part, no mutiemu. They see them to be their role models and their idols. So how can we deal about it? Because because we are about we are bema, we are nimpa first. You are a human being, blood flows through you. And we are woba, we nim eba whatever, we nim say a bema so your bow. It doesn't favor human beings, sir. I don't think we should even talk about it or even support it in any gender base as well. Maybe I may have a conversation. I want it to be as a humans. Because immediately
it's not even as humans. It's about my friend is saying logic first. It's about what like a dream for like logic first.
Himself, because majority in there is men.
Because like how can you come and sit on TV and say you're coming to pass a bill that
this bill, the majority
yeah, Kwame Plus.
And
meanwhile,
you
Kwame
will
Plus
definitely get women who are going to be in support of that. You definitely get women who are going to be in support of that.
And that parliament is men.
Omo loud no.
Ono na preach about it. Ono na dey na one to another dot.
Some of
the MPs have started pushing it.
Or take on you need to come and say, you know, I'm sure it's a woman. You're associating with one.
It's not just one. Oh, he has baby mama.
That is why.
He has a lot of baby mama.
Don't say a person you're changing Sisua. Almost says Daddy Lumba was it Darren? Yeah. Mama Akosua and her name no Gianema. Is it Georgina? Yes.
Yeah, Gina.
Mama Akosua and they say, were you a good woman? Show a man almost show videos. Can say paternity fraud. The word paternity fraud no crano. You're wrong in the first place. You're wrong. You're wrong word. Because Bema dear or Kawon China Yankase says illegitimate children across almost a new film. A man and mano are protected. Bawo bane bahe. Imagine say Obiawo peche. Na yes a mandatory DNA. No damo gem. Ne be cry any Caesarean. On Timinchiano humpom fane badges so be fane bamano. No adawa Nikunu jinan and chain or we say ochana ni ohuni kunu ada na ohun kunu ye paternity ye test no abase enye ne ba nti okọ mo de mom yanka no kre imagine. And then the all can say yen jelly safo nti akwala peche na ya maame ni cesarean no maame ne da wa na police aba ni abe handcuff hey sa me ma wo mu chiri ma o ya me nwanwa say imagine say the enemy is men is themselves because
men are enemy. And this that was I was saying that issue way on. I wasn't the men na ye kabum na ke
it is to the men advantage. And honestly, we should tell the men to close their zip. Me say share. Nipa no pay where the on closing the zip.
Exactly. Do you know what? The women are smart.
Nipa no pay where the on closing the zip. So it's against the person.
I know so.
Nipa no pay where the close your zip.
People are even sleeping with almost powerful.
You see, so the thing you have to know that you are war against someone, and that is what I tell me. Say, if we ask, nobody cares about you. That is that is natural law. Yo, Kweku, that is the natural law. Know this, and if you don't know this, you are going to learn it the hard way. Nobody cares about you. People care about their emotions. They are looking for people to breastfeed or harness their emotions for them, and that is the case of that Lumba. That Lumba or Pobia harnessing emotions. It's once one funny say you too few Germany. He never cared. And of course, na Ghana honomo. Eko pe oba. Oko na Ghana honomo. Eko no Obia or harnessing emotions. No, because he doesn't care or no care about what is going to make him happy. So I say. So when people come here, they're like, we should tell the men for them to zip their zip. And I'm like, bro, nobody cares about you. Or no be man on drink, son or no be or bobenya ni. So it's up to you for you to also guard your own forest. And that's how them they are coming. People are coming.
So can be or say nipa kasa na ye enemies.
Yeah, we spoke about that as well.
Yeah, we spoke about that. Like and American, that is why what I'm saying stems from the fact that people don't care about you. Nipa nfa nipa no or drink or no. And it's a who drink say, oh, this person should know. I was asking myself, we don't who says say. No, he doesn't care because in the first place, he wants to sleep with you. He wants to take advantage of you. And you're expecting say such person will know say, oh, Mawari. No, he's not gonna do it. So you as Obano, you have to know say Charlie, these people say, you know, on Pema Asem because Opobi Asema, Eden a warrior, but who could penny him. You see, so you have to know because he doesn't care.
Don with what himself just said, that means that the minority of men who I cheat on another outside of find out. Oh, that means that you're pow. Part to the point some say I'm starting in prison as a stoning men, a woman.
Do you know what it is? This is what I was saying about in Ghana. We must really stand up.
Yes, mankind are their own enemies, bro. People are not good.
We need to fight this. That A+, that bill, that A+ or person or debano. And what's the Ghana for mine now? All the team legal wives and husbands like, oh Ghana for mine now, advocate. Then they have one thing.
Exactly. So this is when you see and this is where me eshimeno. This is where the people, the ladies that are vocal, I was some ball ladies no more friend is saying, I buy them. You have to like this and another one them. They are on Twitter all the time talking. Exactly.
Say something
because Mimi, sorry for carrying in short. I want to make this point. I was some boss and now banning microphone or more said they talk for me. They don't talk for the women because the men are more say the bill you are going to because they are bringing it to their own advantage. Because they don't care about you. They care about their happiness. So how do you fight that happiness? It's about the people that are in those government. And that's how the men, they don't care. They're going to do what is going to make them happy.
Don, in saying that, one with the Queen Air Cano, in regards to say polygamy, the little opportunity that the woman will have, the first wife would have before another wife coming, will have with the husband to agree or not to agree or to get acknowledged. Your friend is saying.
Third shift. If you guys left any keys in the.
What's that? Omo friend no say omo be pata patano.
Cardboard.
And look how that is not being respected or acknowledged. Even Mama Kosha said worst case, it's not being respected that the woman didn't get that.
That was also another point.
Yeah. The men are not even acknowledging that. How fair is that? That the men are not even acknowledging the little acknowledgement that the woman will get.
Obi say if women should retaliate, men will die. It's men who will die. It's the bad men that will die. It is bad men that are gonna die.
My dad, no matter what, remember, no, we are jealous of them.
Smart,
No,
I like the fact that I will say it is bad men.
Bad men that are gonna die. No, it's bad men that are gonna die.
Bad men. So why are you triggered?
I'm not a bad guy. So
exactly.
Me go do I'm not gonna do that. Inside that loop, allegedly obi the people born it man who you know.
About this empathy, if you go to India right now, sa embra ede se ujai oba what's all pattern by no. It was a woman, an uneducated woman, and standing for on one kasane when you couldn't divorce no more the movie cry. I'm always talking about this movie say and mine in time me and share our movie no and we women would know say what's a gina for young kasane because of a banty you couldn't worry no kofa oba for bekan who knows not kofa oba for bekan fine I don't want to be in the marriage anymore but patame nani kununi a lawyer a renowned lawyer over India patame would you over
hack
over billions of rupees me pay 400 rupee per for a month for me name kwala ne be man say there be on any chenya kodru Supreme Court on one kasa na sorry kasa ye and onunti ye de ni din e be shemra say uni oba jaya ye wasade ma no ene eyemra wo India e kan mo omo laws on so Ghana yentimi nya saade no oba ba kokra ni ho a obe sorry ama ne ho say all fight ama ono ankasa
no fight asem fight no fight
can someone correct me? You know this pattern no. If it doesn't take place, does that mean the second marriage is not acceptable? Is nulled? Can someone
now the pattern is there.
No,
I'm coming. The pattern is there. The pattern is there. That's
what I'm saying. If it's not,
let me tell you guys one thing, and that's what I'm saying. Say the women that you people feel say they talk for women, no, they for their own self-interest. All these laws that you people are talking about is there in the law. It's there in our constitution. It is there. It is enshrined.
So that's what I'm saying. So if that doesn't take place, does that mean the second marriage no endimu?
Maybe I try me Santini. How much say? Serwaa or the pattern mouth. Now one, he can still go ahead.
No, but my party says pattern while mama yakra.
And and only worry so onyaya mamre for that other woman and kwadia automatically why
you see
but that's not fair. That is not fair.
Now let's make other people talk. Remember ARI. And that's I think people just come on the live and just keep muting. Some people report ARI. You see, on send funny in here. Remember, Jinaso no more reported. My friend is saying live, you know, Pinky.
What Jinaso no reporting?
Sure. Yes, so that's what. It's more than some people do that. Pinky.
Oh,
yeah. They say sometimes I do blame women on platform and also more bigger platform work. Social media.
Sure.
I think last week or this week, my chance on one video, there is this woman most times I think so I know who married counselor. I mean person me born in India. My chance on the video I know can be say as a married woman, se ukunu cheatia enka numera wedi die no. Wajari no watch not say say hello dear, hello honey. On Saturday, I will society. Amount for respect intino sabaya one for woman a son say and answer moon jino kade a cheating ya wu cheating ka wujaya. Oh, a banner who can approaching oh, quadrini society home. One journey will say respect.
You see what I was saying?
And respect.
One drink the remember why we need you. Who drink the
because who approach you could crown pie. And yes, I be a hello honey. I then baby which to me so be a respect me. Who a ban one put you self first. But oh journey society no. Society in a warrior amount. Society in a warrior amount. Society ya etimu omano ene queen omano ene gu ya warrior. Omano ene pijaye. Na me kunu cheat kwa me so. Na so we mu ono no se bi ono no be ma ne ho. We mbu me oba na me mete aware na se na. Me nkoche ne ntena se. Enkotu ne fo. Se society no manfo hu se wo yesi ya omo respect no. Are you kidding me?
Christ.
And these people
image who at the same time, not your pain.
Yes. Yes. Oh, say a ono be ma na sebi. Oh, ejuma no.
It's not going to mean you know.
Amanfo mu kuta bigger platform on social media now. I don't know. Minim a certificate from work as a counselor. Mu digu app you so. Ube ho videos bia na sa asem no no ka. Na be ye den na Kwame A+ on to me nya that energy. Enko kasa ono be pass sa ewo Ghana.
Yes, one Chris Vincent na you. One Chris Vincent.
We have to demonstrate. We
can't. Chris Vincent wait Chris Vincent wait. No wonder.
You had it then all yeah.
That guy no crowd there. Ono crampo dey mu nyina asem mu cram free mu. Chris Vincent no crowd ono dey oya you crank wa yiram. Na some way matena say. Kwame A+ atena say. I don't know if Kwame A+ nso a victim na e bia opekora be fight for the right. And all day ba be fifa what dia. Then praise the Lord. Onkoso.
I just don't know why the women are not fighting.
That's what on a year be wo UK ha mo bi den dia to ne baswa or a victim in not way. And you on the year na.
You know you did not first cuz Nigerian send the money obi ma.
Hey,
they did not first.
And of course. You know also and America no a man in a platform instead sen come fight my man rather no not still no mo say fighting my man na man nya energy so who kunu ko chance on such videos na or the baba accuse you or be sure say obi she said your yonko oba o si treating you kunu wo fie na be make it that comparison no way wow and I'm because you choose yourself first in most times yeah, Jenny, a man, I
me this that remember issue. Me I'm telling you guys.
Yes, a man, dear. I think that because I think that my husband beside me. Question be I said I'm casting me choosing craft first to say. I want our mommy submission was to know. And crying the only being a couple more brebe coming new me no. Ain't no ye choose so ya home first. And son and crying about. The young crying that she won't be jay wako. And it's true. Oshama mi Akosua ne meya sema concerning LA she dia ne bai de ne fam oti aware ase unchoose yourself first but odo ma be ye obi bia at the end nan kra nan kasa ma wonsa esifom ye non kra ne se ye ne yawo mo ye ndo mo ye mfa bibia emo mo se de omu deserve ne mo ye choose ye ho first wa aware no mu ansa na ma ne mpozu so aba ye de nkra ne na eti aware ase na yewu.
Can I correct you on that one? Can I just say something on what you said? I think I know so we'll say a young Korano na or can't be sorry means me can't treat me yeah. But what you realize I won't say when you're married, yeah, and the kids it depends on the ages. So won't say a step by step.
No, and I can't BB say. And then I can't BB say and crown de ya wo maba. A dog any BB on what deserve BB ya de momo. But your mom yes center of ya you say so what your warena se crampo na niema enkoye na niema chichrewa. Now what the crano achichrewo who say because of incranity means mean live but not uwu. At the end ube sebi ube wage and crane ho. Na sa crano abeye mobo. What I say? Be man be sign the san cry yakako worry about for treatment and ubenya a different.
So in other words, what Mama Akosua Serwaa did is somehow is also because she chose her kids. The reason I'm saying that she chose her kids.
Yeah, that question can be said.
With her situation, the kids were very young. And when you're married and your kids are young, you have to prioritize the children first.
No. I'm not talking based on Mama Akosua and Kranasemo. There may be person as a
that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah. But it looks like you are drifting. Yeah, we are drifting from the main issue.
Okay. Me pacho me chin say obi kan wa ha say na nke say Mama Akosua Serwaa epushi kakra but in life infidelity no is individual so kunu ana wo ywe ko have affair we jawari ana wo jawari and clearly on her part no or dream say me ma we decide say me jawari da Many me could come to a point here, but you be solve your problem because BBN is so quiet for food, no about them and taco chimpana and oko one way jawari and way jawari. My mean in her case, no, there be also no me the mean jawari and looking at it critically, no. Lumba cross non peso be jawari. Lumba pese no crown or no peso be jawbani.
He was just a woman.
Because onim dear obana yamano. Yeah, onim odo na wo honum. And that's whatever na dwen ye no bia no na wo ntia on say your decision say me kura kwatwa empena ene me jawari obi a wona dwen magana fo de obekasa ya adenji no akasa de wan kasa adenji no akasa ade ye di be nipa
and part and I feel say individual reaction
decision.
Yeah.
Yes,
but I think say means on other perspectives so me feel say ma me no so one prioritize our no pool because prioritize our na kan ko di na chi betina Ghana.
No, she did. John, who the maminti asem? I mean, cast me job because me kakra when the man move.
Okay.
Ma many bagana, na ubisano. Tambe na beko koshen kwalano.
Yeah, she was.
Ain't you know?
No, that
is what. Yes. Oh, say tricks are pan or the tricky mammy no. No, now we call koshen kwalano, and obviously, mind you know who can say kwa. Oh, say and baby I know a proper nature.
It's mommy crowd betina or bagana no.
No bagana, yes. No bagana, and no dear. No bagana. Even before I began to poison and the crowd, no focus say or bow crab beto or bar my himself. There was a bit of misunderstanding because one say, "I'm so baby." Emma ebia entoka kakra na say bia argument kakra beba na be ma na yede aka say oh wo de kone kohwe nkwala no ba na no de pa mo de obie na no kra no kasa wa abontia. Look at how he would talk which is our background kasa sa na no ede. Oh, going forward Mr. You obi ma sa comment na wa se ono obi won ma ni sie so obi be try say I won worry no cry she's occupied you know space no show maybe I know your ba me so see I so almost it doesn't go on and go on and go on negative ones no yen ignore not positive ones no yen based on to say don't maybe the positive ba me who say oh ya no wakan no waka na yen nyina so onipa no beto waka it makes point but obi be trust say yen worry in the cramp on the occupy Efie wa I do not care. I'm not gonna comment on that. I will just ignore that person and me person who so unye relevant what baby ye platform na was no unye relevant but yes no mo ko behwe te say me say me so obi de Efie swas nega to na chi no or nsam no keka no o mo bo ama yen team legal wives netia na me I'm fuming.
Yeah.
What's the point?
It's me say say me join live team legal wife na say oh boss say na me free so until say me
back I don't want to hear.
Me person me till odi. To me say me grow home maka fa ma me no what now.
Negative people na sem.
Minim.
Do you know the funny thing thinking and Pink do you know the funny thing? The people that I didn't chala the people they have the chunk numbers. How can you on a live? How can you on a live? And the other side are on live insulting. No more social life, no more life. So
now me free so.
Just say this original kasa.
It's so sad.
Don't men can no craving show. They are thinking I can wrong. Say oba e na nkawa starti. O prega wa hey mwati. I'm telling you.
Followers ne basi ya.
1K. Because Ghanaians are used to chaos.
Yes.
Chaos.
It's very true. You're right. But it doesn't matter. Few now, education here no. We are here. We will be here. There be a back. Because me who pen me baba ye tap ne sa kopim say where you be cause.
Yeah, thank you.
Don when she's done can I correct something that was said last time?
Yeah, me do please. Me patch me person me can say mbiansa. Once me can baby I think it's shanty loading. Answer then I'm a person make canon. Then I make canon. I mean subjecting it to Mamia Akosua asamono. We make general concerning a my marriage mo. Also sometimes I will share antenna programs now home. You bet maybe say, eh, na what's na ho na any wo say. And I will fight no po baby intina. Oba ne response ebe ba ni nyina kwa to say because of him crying no. Honsumi njai. Ena nkra 5 ebi ojai a wonya be mama ne nware yo. Me promote divorce wa ha. Say obi no. But utimi won say asem bi wo hono ma na instances bi wo hono ma. Utimi say nipa wotimi free aware na se na ne ho to no. But because of ne ma no eni ntino otiase. Ebi kra no wo na adwuma kra wo yo. Oye adwuma kama ojiska. And so no dia ware na chehre ne ho all because of Emma. Me ka bibi me de me ho ye.
But sometimes the man sometimes a odo be man.
Yeah, sometimes. Odo die e wo odo die e de die wo hono. Me ka bibi me de me ho ye example, you know. I think that na me swakakra, but na me nsasa. I think say SHS yeah. And I remember that my father a divorce here. Now before mu divorce no say before say omuba my mother take decisions so be divorce no. E dane a court as in sem. Na edru baby no minim dey see what court hono. And na judge ne ka say no. Obechi me father too. I think so yeah say what the huna ne keke no say o arrest no for days and answer day. Eno mu din so. That day no yen kra ni nyina na turn against my mother. Ye bufu ye se bibisa akoso. And me mother no ne ho to the extent say drube because na mo na mumunti and I may fight it. Na momo turn against media. Then obefa ni niema na wako no we fra ware na se. Because only ye inti na wo bre, inti na ote aware na se. And fine. Oso sa ni niema na okoi no mu nyina divorce obi anya na sumudwe. Me se me nyini ye na meti ho no mu de na me say uti asem no mu ye pa hu sa me mother. Oh, you're right. Young crown na all fight ya my but you're turning against no that time na I till now no sometimes I feel disappointed kakra. Well, okay no fine when you're not soon be or worry or living a life. Ye nyina ye ni agi obia so enye ni baby ejina that's it. Or my co-parents and on what they do this. Sometimes love no dear wo honum. If you cry only obi te ho we no bit what me dream say nipa we me ni jaya intimate me movie on me ni obi for friend natna I bet you we ni nipa ni jai e bedru baby no onka o bet na baby kwa ka say ntimi pa na me ntimi jai nipa we me pa na matia hwe say nipa do we do mu no me say yes we nsura wari jaya unsura wari wunya wari post dey no e no craving kwa mpana twa kra say be ye twe kra keke no utna ma utimi dream say nipa o do no bro so odo wakoma obi bia do nipa ntu suro wonim say we move on and say we jana obunya obi obedo but I bet you utimi nya the probability say utimi nya obi a obe treat you right obe treat you fair any bibia than nipa na one net first no
bet me abo yeah but me thinking I'm coming na me do say and before thinking na me self person coming
yeah me person me
clarify bibi now
yeah you like last time yeah what I say you know and even I've made that mistake because madam for catch them in the other platform the family book you know now a woman was saying that each of the couple get one and I've read on it it's not so it's one to each couple. So Mama Akosua Serwaa has the original one. It's only one to each couple. Me read it. I was Madame Funa me refer no. I can say on no France. To know you can say ne parents na accept ne papa na accept for omo de no. But on him said mama wo back. No can say omo ne papa nso wo bi. But your research you know it's only one given to the couple. So if that one goes missing, both my research both now. If the one the man goes missing, the record in that book you know, is all kept in the registry office, and they will almost me a copy, but you won't get the book back again. So UK, you know, it's like the red book. Red book called missing. The record is kept on the NHS record. You can get it printed out through IG information government, but you won't get the book back again. Especially after 1 year, after the child turns one, you won't get that book. So so that's why I wanted to correct it. It's only one book, and since Mama Akosua produced that one,
okay.
Yeah.
But me about family book no, emuna certificate no, ewo ana certificate ni different from
no, it's got certificate. It's got like a smaller version in it.
I'm a crime. Send me my daughter. See me my information. God said me be my.
Oh, David, I had your mocha say, I want the man who be Germany. No,
Fika enya forget.
Me God send me be my. All kinds of my information. Me be my.
I don't think so. Also, a camp.
Oh, no, be asking about 3 years. We didn't cut around. Charlie.
Almost 30 years. Going come a minute to Ghana. Or my trying in crater. So moon to me and could do baby. I don't hear higher home about way. Now we'll be out the cocoa body.
Thinking, Casa. Not thinking about coming.
Na me ne baby nipa a fight ya man akodrum. Any ma me ni faith ni ma me ni niema wo no. You think say obi de betimi the flames ya de bia ba be say ma me na de ana.
Say
Yo, I think one ma me dey fear our team or Germany ho there.
Yes.
Me who fear and I'm like damn.
You see mako Germany akwa me na me to Holland. Mako Germany akwa visit Ghana for 4 years. Me hu obi a wote ba bi sada.
Ara Efie no so.
It's a massive house.
UK ha ubenya so Efie na just okita bet say
I know. $2 million house.
Me papa ni
million house.
Na me na me kuna pe baby atena for years say kama packing ni mana go baby cry the how mo be rent credit.
Ma me ni fie no.
Charlie ma me no so me see me hu video me see queen.
Studio we me.
Charlie me say am for think me am for to me do am for. I am girl no come visit ma me no hu video no. Muti da ma me guy. Was it upon all stress? No, was it Papa over here? Hey, I'm like, hey, my movie.
Wow.
Don.
Hey.
I don't know why when they Kwaku Christo more of much church I did when and metna have bomb in some. Your Friday be Stockholm syndrome. When you live with your narcissist or Bema were invested
exactly
into him. Now we are here or none about the faith of Mutases Bibia on. We internalize it, any panel they were fed.
Exactly.
To do baby a
life routine.
I am a reality.
Yes.
Yes. I see Papa.
It's a ritual.
Yeah.
It's a ritual.
Me see. Who said the real happiness, the real love outside.
Is out somewhere.
Exactly. Oh, wouldn't say we, but I wouldn't say the real love no it's outside.
Is it a mental problem?
But no, but I'm coming thinking. There is a difference. There is a difference. We can't blame or no mamino because then again it boils down to individual things.
Blame her.
So what I say,
she's used to it.
Individually, no, we've got different sort of cognitive different reasoning. Obia they are different.
Yes.
Oh,
it's how strong will.
But maybe who's have video to say I know who was enjoy. Or say Papa, who are you?
Yeah, that's how a narcissist is.
And now the Busan say Busan interview so one word don't use malumba. No say was what your dog.
It's because she's been manipulated for very long.
It's been manipulated.
There's nothing to do about it.
I felt sorry for myself. Mr. Okas, I'm saying,
I know.
I see Papa and Crawford, and she started with a sweet voice. Papa and Crawford knew about Papa.
She's real though.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
6'6".
It's real.
Yes. Sorry guys to cut you guys off. I'm so sorry. William, Mr. Mubibre, a lot of you guys have been up here, have been submitting a whole lot of awesome contribution that Mr. When you people come up, allow them to also share their thought, please. That's all I'm requesting.
Yeah, mommy Nancy.
There was a lady on here by the name dropped into Mr. Mubibre, and there's another person I can't pronounce the name. Finale or something like that. I don't know what it is, but she's in between. She's right by Amagana.
FNLT. FNLT. Me see na mo timi apeke nkofo right. Don, me das we are
thank you so much, Don. See me na me ko tap you for more.
Okay.
Thank you.
I didn't say people can run.
Yeah, you just get people are running. Why?
I know. I'm so sorry.
I don't know. What did you say, man? Say that. Okay.
No, me say Mr. omo baso fufro no enso contribute bi because obi ba right on person be interrupted is the same people speaking, so just give those people also a chance for them to contribute because new people are trying to drop
yeah
given the opportunity to
Emerma one
into
Finale
Mary Manuaba.
Pinky Amagana. Oh my
Good
god.
morning.
Good morning, Emerma. Emerma Niaba. Okay.
Never to what Hanum na would you to me my own my
Sorry. Miss Vita Sakakra.
Yeah, Kasana Emerma Kasa.
Oh, okay. This issue of Emma intimi for mama Efie, but Emma betimi di omo me Efie no. They are putting so many things into Emma a dream. And first no, obesha omo ka say Emma na nwe aduane eye bibia kokro bema sa nneema ni nyina bema de ne dia ne say wasori okọ adwuma oba wama na aduane ne sa nneema no. Krom ha ye we se BBC sisi a me case BBC sisi a na se ba ku fi mu a wo oba na wuti fie no me fa se be ma na fi mu a wo oba na wuti fie no wo na ye be che wo first ansa yakoche ya hwehwe nkrofo camera mu a ehu se o se asem na esi ye no obi kura fi abonten e na be ko se sa ta na wo oba ye ne wa kotri mu dada wo enti no I don't see the reason why Ghana and some way nyina esi ye no yetimi anye bibia wo mu. Come back to issue na ye discuss and say Bema betimi de ba be fie but oba ntimi ne ne ba be fie no. Mo de adwen bi e hye matrim oba na ye aduane e wo fie. Enti no in this case no oba betimi aye bibia Bema wouldn't know. Bidi bibi ku aduane mu sisi a na mpese me killing no softly. Who knows? Who knows seven na be yes then because obetimi edidi wo abonten obetimi edidi wo fie. Nobody knows baby obekwa akofa ne yare bi a na ni wo bi efi. Into sa eho no nso no ese omo hwe pa na omo hwe because enough is enough yentimi engina sansem ni nyina no bio. Se me da se pa me de ma no besi.
Okay, me da se. Emerma Kasa.
Pacho beti
Woni ade ba akokra na me pese me twi adwene sisuo. Enipa a mo na mo sie se wa ignore ni 17 years. Up till now studio a wabie woni fie, studio ni da so wo ho. Enti maame nka wagimi sa. Wo yi niema ni free sa dan ni mu a sabi wo de rent kura san ko de betete ne ho. Oba ben na be ma wajai no. Obe keep Bema ni niema woni fie for 17 years for what reason for what purpose?
Dain kaka one fan rent people can say mo remember watch madam so am pa o.
And what the rent says that the rent when you grab 500 euros a month to obenya for 17 years now.
Shedan wa keep studio equipment so mu dan kese we me rent you be crowd so dan kra keke.
And quite the best sorting it out. But what keep Bema Mona Mutia say we no 17 years near New York.
Was keeping the lyrics? One lyrics no more what throw people some their talent what keep bibia.
I stand there what I'm saying Jamani bia also.
Ya stanzas ni bibia wo hono intact.
Wahu. Enti sa ukojina ba bi na sa ukokasa sa wale we yagua. Na minim what kind of person na wo asa wo selfish personal interest bi ene hatred bi a wo mama no.
Yeah.
O pesa wo kan nyoma bi e di discredit no. No woman will keep Bema legacy woni fie a woni na jai. On fee no for 17 years woni fie. No woman will do that.
Anka wa tonton kra.
What tonton? Yeah, me ya to agu me ton. Because I don't want to see anything about you. Only someone in the man the way who share ye. But in your marketing kitty be a mama kai no messes out to agu. And it's so be who went so to me quajina ho say, Mamina I'll papa ni 17 years here. Now anyway, they are just talking for their own selfish and hatred. Ain't no more cast asem na fama amene ho. because me nipo oba sa de no keep dan krom ha nya Ghana mpo for 17 years utua bill utua council tax utua bibia na dan esi ho sai kwa se wa boda munti
a full house like that
ye woni ma bebra wo keka bomu a e kira wo say awale no was still there only say maame ni behu say papa no we no person o ye ma ne ho to no enti mami nya no no onye de na koma badwu no
obeji na kiti no na waje no
exactly na maame ni ja no cause when ya ba ya small girl eti ne ho nketo de enti me mboda no maame ntina me ba bi no on de onye ne ho beto no ene yi kane for ne aka tuntinim ho okwa obeba enti nanka wate ho otwen senka ni kru be return ya asumdwe mu ena fofia nto ata ne ebesi asi ti maame ni de nyankopon moa na ne o deserve bia ne nsanka eya na mo so I'm hoping say de na maame ni si do ni kru trust ni kru no enioma na omo ye no ni omo to ye no wa hwe ma papa ne nko amfani di anto so eno nko na ya na me bom pa ye say because listening there what they beba but nkrata na e wo ho no within wosubi eno na ya me hope say e ho de wo ye vigilant e ma ni din ba subi na nya sa ma me no be
se ni nyina ne din wo so I hope yes DL no krampo no se oba ne e de ska kwa na so mo ye ya de
okay di go
e be sign it
say yes
I think
o mana kuma
nka keke ne na fofo nyina aka
me bra nya kwada o mana kuma he me kra sa me ni na e wom so opesa o clear ne homa nkrofo hu say o medi Ghana fo atro na sa me ni na nka pio ne kra me twa so
now sis ni na ya say personal decision I can na me
can say me hu so opesa o clear ne homa nkrofo hu say o medi Ghana atro na sa nya
na o ka say ebi mo time no nti na omo ka 17 years na says enya time o ebi mo beginning no what they heard on say one tena se na one analyze now find out exactly what is going on and also what went on you still think say okay na you know odizati ni krono for years into no wakoshi oba for which I know is not right but a member baby will support that between yena as Africans and our Ghanaians we know that because your mentality is say when say wo kunu na say no aduane wa no aduane edwanwe so no denti no when ya no na when you obi no that person is in place now for 17 years says me sure say
what time what you more time wa papa no ofa akola no
and you no more show
what am able
no more show
60 the American input so oba Ghana no ebi edi 5 years and so okofa akola no ene nka mo betimi aka say oba ni ja ni nigrete ni nti no okofa akola no but in this case that girl was there before papa decided say oh move your bet na Ghana e kwa to moteye say yes papa ne cranny starting until 2006 which now onye na dream say oh be move your bet na Ghana then and it's like everyone want to believe what they want to believe not the truth
that's the point
mutimi jina so de kasa de a ene munyina so se papa ne hia akola no sa na ne witness na judge so ye credible ne bekaye somewhere 2006 that time no onye so movie abagana
no mama sembe no mka na nye credible mama sembe na ye credible to them
that girl was there and no na share papa no nkunan e ma ne betena Ghana enti ene na maame na ndizeti because oba Ghana 1 year 2 years and so okofa akola ne dia enke betumi aka say wo Ghana na betena na ase hwan ne bense na ase hwan ne bense mi wa no wo ne obesa ne ma na ma ne dada ene o decide no move back Ghana.
Yeah, it's true. And it's
not Ghana ne yefunu be twekora
American about on so thinking can be say and yes time one time no na the di kan to omutimu no me say I said issue in start here no me na me ba social media no na me flip me say the obi e ka until say me who video bi I think say rose gold mo koye say oba ni kunu yare a otena ne ho na ye oba papa menim say obi be kai that video na that girl ni gina hobby a wo bo ni tinko enti me hold that video no na twen ma adwen ba so na say okay ebetumi so ba say bia girl na dwen ni ho no enti mo nka say mo nhye na no and I think say if you sure as nigga be a video because said girl no na adwen ni ho ni nyina na mekra me nim de ekoso but time ni nyina na ma 17 years old and we jani kunu na wasen ababa so ba be worry na mate enti na me really na me pay attention to any side crash bia bibi na ekoso until say busu penitral letter ma me say o ma ni be ye kuna na wa favor no that part na hit me waho that part
but pink you him say enokra busu aponye he wasn't aware so him say yeah Jamal for no I said no they created the whole thing
that letter no me show me back that letter no and about one thing and I'm saying no this is total disrespect to my men and besides ube